Welcome back, everyone, to this edition of Try Hard Trucking with me, Roll Cage TV, where I continue to do the best I can with what I've got, which is not a lot of talent, but a whole lot of logs, whole lot of trucks, whole lot of fuel, whole lot of issues, including anger issues. But we're almost there, I think. Now we just have to go down this road. I went through the swamp because the swamp was going to be easier than trying to go the so-called main way, because the main way takes you through this area, which is very treacherous and hills, and I dumped logs going through there last time. So we're gonna go this way. But the swamp was not easy. I tipped several times. Just watch the last episode. YouTube.com/@RollCageTV. There are a couple of sections you might be interested. First of all, by the time you watch this, there should be a poll on my YouTube channel asking whether you guys would be interested in me opening up the community page to community posts. So not just my own announcements, but community posts. That's something YouTube is offering. So let me know. You can leave a comment in the YouTube video, or you can go to my posts page now. I don't know if it's still called community page, and there should be a poll there. If you are looking for other episodes of SnowRunner, on my homepage there is a section called, and notice I'm doing this all on my own, I'm not dragging anybody, I'm not looking back. There is on my homepage, that's supposed to be road? Oh, forget that. I'm taking this truck straight. Yeah, maybe the other truck can go that way, but this truck ain't going that way. I'll see what it's like over here. If it's okay, I'll do this with the other truck as well. But I know I will need the other truck to get me up the ice here. It doesn't look like it's going to be crackly ice, or at least avoidable crackly ice. If it starts to crackle, I'll bring the other truck up here in case I need support. That looks like it's supposed to be a road next to me. Not really on the map, but... Oh no, what did I do? No. How did I drag that? No! Delete. If you don't know how to delete, it's the same button you used to add. But it's individual points. Same button used to add, but it's tricky. Anyway, I was saying, on my YouTube channel, off the home page, there's a section called Featured Games. If you go in there, and you have to open up and scroll near the end, because there's a bug in YouTube that doesn't let you sort things when it's supposed to. Anyway, all the way at the end, you'll see, or near the end, you'll see SnowRunner as one of the games I currently play. And that is in order of most recent at the top, so if you just miss an episode or two, you can go there and see what you missed. If you are watching, also, there's on my homepage, if you scroll down farther on my homepage, there's a whole section for SnowRunner. Those are playlists just for each region, and those are in bingeable orders. So if you're starting the series over from scratch and you aren't just catching up the last few episodes, the place to go is there. And there's a bingeable playlist there, so where it goes from 1 to when it's over. So if you just want to watch all of my struggles here in Kola Peninsula, that's the place to go. To go there and laugh at me. And oh, you will be laughing at me. Anyway, you'll be laughing. You stick around for this whole YouTube episode, you'll be laughing at me. Stick around to the end. I'll give you a keyword for the comments. That's what the big streamers do. They write, here's your keyword for the comments. So I know the faithful people who actually stuck around to the end, because, you know, I get so many comments, I'll never know who it was. Now, how did I get there? I started to go this way, and I thought it was too difficult. So what did I do? Go this way? I don't remember. I'll start this way. I'll start down this so-called road. If I run into trouble, I may end up going along here again. Oh, I remember now. I went along here instead. Yeah, I'll go that far and then reevaluate. So yes, plenty of information on my YouTube channel, even for those of you that watch on Twitch. Okay, this is dangerous, but I'm going for it. Just don't look back. Just don't look back. All right. Oh, whoa! No, I didn't want to go that far. Actually, over the rock. I just wanted the rock for protection. Okay, I'm already regretting this. The regret is completely real now. Now I'm getting back to the road. I should have refueled the truck. Would have been a little emptier. I don't know if that really matters, but see, these are not snow tires, so if there's mud, I might be in trouble. But oh, come on, tree! You can save me, tree! You can save me, tree! Both of you trees can save me. This is not the Mastodon. It can be tippable, especially with all this fuel on it. I have to really focus here. I'm not looking at chat. If you're congratulating me in chat, thanks. If you're deriding me in chat, well, the heck with you. Yeah, I can't really make that cut safely. I can't really get through this mud though safely either. Am I doing it? Am I doing it without winching? I know I have places to winch. Okay, now we evaluate. Okay. Yeah, that was where I was supposed to go, but I'm not going that way. I'm going to make my way here. Somehow. And then up here. Somehow. Okay. Taking a big drink. I've got that other truck to rescue me. But, whoa! Already issues. I've got the other truck to rescue me, but the other truck is carrying long logs. And those are not the easiest things. Carrying a long log trailer makes it a little bit harder of a rescue truck. I gotta pay attention to where every single wheel is touching here. Right. Don't be afraid to use a safety winch if you need it. All right, I'm up here. Now where? Oh, yes, there were these rocks. And there are rocks in an area where I can't safety winch. But if I get through the rocks just right, the rocks will keep me from falling. Just nice and tight on the rocks. You can do it, buddy. You can do it. And if you can't do it, the other truck is close enough now that you'll be able to save you. Yeah, you can't do it. Oh, are you doing the diff lock? Maybe. Maybe. Wiggle the tires. There we go. Diff lock saves the day. This is an American truck. The American trucks don't have this diff lock on permanently. Oh, all right. Now let me pull in front of that other truck, because that other truck is going to need help up this icy slope. Will I get this contract done? This during this stream, which is the next 3 hours? I'm kind of doubtful of it, but maybe. Get this to a point where I think I can actually get this truck lined up properly. I was able to carry the other one, but the other one wasn't carrying big, heavy... Well, it was carrying a lot of logs, but they were unpacked. It wasn't big, heavy logs. Change truck. I just feel like this is going to be a disaster. I just know this is going to be a disaster. Even before I get started, I'm predicting disaster. Got to get up on the high side of this. And left on its own, the other truck will just slide off of this hill. And this one isn't so easy either. I'm kind of tacking, right? Going down and then going back up and then going down and then going back up. And I'm not looking back. That's the key, is never look back. If the turn-off engine goes away, then I know I've lost them. Whoa, okay. I have tried so long. I see your note there, Chubbs. Hold on, let me actually stop for a second there. You got to go now. We'll see you next Sunday. All being well. Bye-bye. Thanks for stopping by, Chubbs. I really appreciate it. Much love. Thank you for stopping by. And for those of you on YouTube that don't wonder how it is that I was able to respond to that before it showed up on YouTube, on screen chat. That's because I have a delay for the on screen chat in YouTube. I found out that that's kind of important in case somebody says something that needs to be deleted before it goes onto YouTube. All right. I'm actually going to get all of these trucks over to the map, which means half of the trouble is over. And just half of the trouble. And how long have I been trying to do this? Let's see. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is the 8th episode. I believe this is the 8th episode that I've been trying to just get the trucks to pick up the logs and then get the logs over to the map where they have to be delivered. Yeah. All right. So, and what episode are we on now? We are on episode. I thought I might end by, by just over 100 episodes. This is episode, let's see. If you're watching on YouTube, you'll know what it is. 120. Okay, episode 120. So, yeah. Who am I? I'm in the vehicle to be filled to refuel everybody else, which I will start to do. GMC Brigadier to, no, not to the Brigadier, from the fuel tank on the Brigadier. That. Fill up that guy. Fill up everyone else. Fill up me, sure. I'm not close enough to the other Zix? Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. Guess I have to drive out of this ghost. Now, I haven't even thought about how I'm going to get these to where they need to go. For the last 20 hours of gameplay, I've just been figuring out how I'm going to get the logs over this map. Now I have to think about how am I going to get the, yeah, sure. How am I going to get them delivered to where they need to go? Okay. Everybody's got fuel. There are short logs there. There are long logs that need a crane. Two loads of long logs that are going to need a crane. And then there's the third load of long logs. The 2 long logs that need the crane. I think I'm going to deliver them first. All the logs. The long logs I'll deliver first. And then the short logs I might come back for. Right now I'm going to leave this fuel trailer here, but the fuel trailer I know cannot carry the long logs. There's too much snow. It will need help. So, will I get this done in the next, let's see, 3.5 hours, which means I'll finish it during this stream? No. Based on past experience? No. Will I have at least some more thrills and spills? Probably. Okay. Now, I need that to deliver the logs. Even to deliver those logs, I need that truck because it's got to have, I need to manually load it into a trailer to deliver it. This is a trick. You can fit long logs into a semi sideboard trailer. And I've got two complete loads of it. And those 2 complete loads take up a lot less space than this 1 complete load that's packed. So these are unpacked, those are packed. I can deliver those easily, but then I need this crane to take those 2 loads, 1 load at a time, put them on there, and have them deliver it. So both of those guys need to eventually meet to where the logs need to be delivered. Which is, here. And doing that is a challenge. Supposedly there's a way to go there, but there isn't really a way to go there. The real way to go is across this bridge. Which is okay to do in the Zix. And then from there, I have to get to here. I'm probably going to do this in 2 trips. Just trying to drag the two together is going to be a problem. I'm going to start with the truck that has the long logs. And if it struggles, I will just bring the other truck up just to help him. Now, I might drag... I want to drag the fuel carrier through here just to get him through that big snow patch. I think I will. And I think I'll hitch the... I'll do that with the other truck because it's easy to do. So I'll get this one there, and then I'll use the other truck to drag the fuel carrier, which I will attach to the medium-long trailer. This... I don't remember if that's a viable way to go. I will try it. It might be like a bad angle slope, which I could get through with this truck, but not with the log trailer. And then if I can get to there along the coast, I know is better. Whoops. So I am not going to go up this thing. This area is horrible. It looks fine, but then it comes up here and drops off a cliff. And there's nowhere to go. That's not the way to go. We're on the home stretch, folks. These are the last two contracts, delivering 3 loads of long logs and then 1 load of medium logs. And then it's dragging all of the trailers back to sell. And then I'm done. And I think all the trailers are already back where they need to be on the other map. And I'm not even going to try to save time by taking these two together at this point. I will deliver these 3. I will wait for the other one at the logging station. I'm trying to see. I think I go actually here. I think those rocks are treacherous. We'll see when I get there. And now along here somewhere is a convenient turnoff to the river. And I don't remember exactly where it is, but I think it's around here somewhere. And then we take the river bank. And there might be some slushy ice. There's rocks, there's snow, there's this stuff I can drive on. So that's not a problem. I can find my way there. In this truck anyway. In the fuel truck, not so much. And there is a fuel truck here, but I think it's actually empty. 8%. Yeah, 8%. If I get desperate, maybe. Okay, now you see this little shelf. Finally, they actually did something nice. This little light spot is the non-crackly portion of this ice. Now, I'm dragging a really long trailer, so I'm likely to go in the crackly ice some anyway. So if I run into trouble there, and first thing I'm gonna do is just try to get across there. If I get across there, that's where I might, let's see, where from here? Can't go up through here, but it's tricky. What I want to do is get this truck out of the area So I can bring the next truck over. I can get to that road, but carrying the long logs might make it difficult. But I want to get this truck out of the area, and if I run into all kinds of slushy ice, what I can do is go to the other map, come back, and then the ice will no longer be slushy for the second truck to come through. Okay, and now from here, there's different ways to go. They're all long. All right, so first of all, let's switch to this truck. For reasons. This truck is going to go second. But this is incredibly deep snow. I'm going to get the fuel truck through here with the long log, with the short logs, because I know that truck can't go on its own. And I think there's a problem with these poles. I'm not sure. I don't remember. I think it's like you can't attach to the poles or something. Not too far away. Yeah, I'm too close. On my way! Yeah, I'm too close. I may not even need to do this. I'm bringing the wrong truck first, but... Because it looks like there are places to winch to. But if I can get these medium logs through the snow, that is actually a big deal. Watch this all go bad. It's all gonna go bad. The truck is not gonna get through the snow. It's gonna tip over. All the logs are gonna tip out. This is what happened before. And then I gotta get both of these trucks out of the way. I'm not sure where there's a good place to park all this stuff either. Because it may be that this truck will try to take the medium logs. The crackly ice is an issue. Whoa, this is not a good place to stop. He should be through the snow now. So... Look a little bit farther. them out of the way. Other truck that's going to be coming by. Change truck? No, too far away. Okay. Now he's through the snow. I gotta park the trailer somewhere. I will park it over here. Again, out of the way. And again, in bad snow, but not as bad. All-wheel drive would be helpful, yes. Okay, that is good enough. Stop the engine. Make it lighter, go to the other Zix with the logs. Turn on the lights and let's get going. Let's see if we can get this baby across the bridge. That little flat bridge. Down by the river. In a van. Oh, I should have like the con loaf. Drive that around and just park it by the river. Then my driver can live in a van down by the river. Even this vehicle is struggling through the snow carrying this heavy load. I'm not actually hauling anything, right? No. Yeah, the light GMC would never be able to get through the snow. The other Zix can get through it because it's carrying 2 loads of logs, but they're unpacked, and magically, when you unpack them, they're light. They collapse in size, the number of logs decrease, and the weight decreases when they're unpacked. Phenomenal. I know, it's a game mechanic. This is kind of an icy slope. This is not the first logging I've done in this region, but it's the first logging I've done on this map. So I'm expecting fun. But I've got my trailer, I've got my crane, my crane with me to pick up the logs if I need to. And oh boy, a few episodes back did I have an adventure. I'm going over those rocks with this truck carrying these logs. Now I know I can go over the rocks. The thing is, can I go over the rocks without dumping the logs? Oh, please don't give me that wampum sound. The ka-chunk of a lost load sound. Oh, up through there? Are you kidding me? Okay, this is a good place to stop and see if I can just follow the river. Yeah, I can just follow the river. Yeah, I guess this truck can just follow the river. It's gonna be messy, but I can follow the river. That is actually traversable, I believe. Or I can just go up there. Let's just go up there. Something like that. That's got to be better. That's got to be better than all these rocks. Do I need to make it brighter? I think it's about as bright as it's going to get. Okay. Well, lesson learned for the other truck. Don't go through the rocks. Let's go through the river. Yes, earlier episodes I was taking the towing the Brigadier with medium logs behind the other Zix, and the medium logs fell out. I got the GMC looked fine, it got through fine, but its logs tipped out, the trailer tipped over, so the logs all tipped out, and yeah, that was lots of fun. And it was down in a place where there was like a gully, and it was down in the gully, and oh, it was such a mess. It was such a mess. It was during a 3-hour makeup stream. Normally I stream this on Sundays on twitch.tv/RollCageUnderbarTV. Sundays starting at 12:30 p.m. US Central Time, usually running till like 7 o'clock or something. This was during a shorter stream that was a makeup stream. And it was an issue. Is this solid ice? It looks solid. I think this ice is solid. Wow. Yeah, very frustrating 3 hours. Very, very frustrating 3 hours. Everything was on its side at some point. Well, just like the previous episode to this. Earlier in this stream, I had that GMC on its side, trying to tow it somewhere. Now you're going up there, right? All right, and that tree can be taken out. And now we're back on this supposed road, but without the rocks this time. Or are we on the road yet? We're moving towards the airport thing or whatever that is. Down power line, which never got fixed. It'd be nice if there was a chore to... Is that a power line or is that... No, it's some kind of conveyor belt thingy. But without a conveyor belt. I think. I don't know, maybe it's like a satellite power or something. I don't know. Oh, they even conveniently opened the fence for me. I don't need the fuel. I'll save it in case one of the other ones need the 8% of fuel that's in there. I think this is where trying to get right to the road is tough because there's a lot of rocks on that road. Eventually I remember some of this stuff. Wait, that's not the road going up that hill. The road is over here, yeah. Right, and I'm already in the wrong position. I want to go to the left of the rocks here, because that's supposed to be the road, but look at, it's kind of obstructed. Oh, I cannot wait to get to the next region. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's Yukon or something. I don't know. I haven't looked it up, but it can't be as bad as this, right? Turns out it's like a mule or something that's even more infamous. Before I do a mirror, I'm going to go back and watch Wuzzle on Wheels do it. I'm not going to necessarily follow his instructions because I'm not sure I can always follow his instructions, but I'm just going to watch it and see. Who am I kidding? I'm not going to watch it. He took 50 hours or more to get through it. I don't have that kind of time. But I know he got through it. I almost never play any video games except when I'm streaming. I watch YouTube videos and chill out. This is a retirement project for me. I've mentioned this many times. I'm an old retired guy. Not trying to make any money. Don't expect to be a big channel or anything. Which is nice. It's nice having the freedom to not worry about that stuff, but I play for fun, and I figure maybe I'll take some people with me. And I know some people are entertained by my nonsense, so that's good. I'm happy about that. I didn't spread much happiness during my prime years, so you know, maybe during my golden years, I can bring a little bit of happiness to people. Pay society back for all the misery I caused when I was younger. Don't think my ex-wife will ever feel I've, you know, repaid my debt, but that's her perspective on things. I think I'm doing it. That is water there. That's not ice. You can actually see it lapping up. Come on. So yes, I spend more time than I really should being retired. I spend, what did I figure? I stream for like 16 hours, and then, you know, I take another half of that time or so to chop up the streams and post them and make them look pretty for YouTube. So it's a bit of work. I post 13 videos a week on my YouTube channel. 2 videos a day except on Sundays. And that's as much as I can handle. People suggest games. Oh, you should play this game. I would love to play that game. Absolutely love to play that game. Well, my schedule's kind of full. I would have to drop some other game. And there are games I could drop. Not this one though. I'm really committed to SnowRunner. But there are other games that, you know, I'm not really in a series to try to get somewhere. Not a goal-oriented city, just a experience-oriented playing. Not a playthrough, but just let's playing. But, you know, I love that game. I'm not mentioning what it is, obviously. You can probably guess. I do love the game. I love playing it. And there's other games I would love to play, but they don't make for good YouTube content. Because there are games, like I love action RPG games, and I play on almost all of my 12-hour Twitch-only mid-season marathon streams, which I do announce when they're coming up on YouTube. Almost all of those I play Titan Quest, which is my absolute favorite action RPG game. Love it more than Diablo 2, which it came out afterwards. Time Quest 2 actually is due out perhaps this year. It's in public access preview on Steam. And but an action RPG game is hard. The way I get through these games is by grinding out and because skill isn't my forte. By grinding out, going through the same region 8 times until I get the weapon that I want. And that's not really good for YouTube. If I were a speedrunner and I'm going to speedrun through the game, oh, that would be great YouTube content. But if I could figure something out, a way to play that game, maybe. I am going to be playing it again on my mid-fall marathon, which will be coming up in the first weekend of November. First Saturday in November, 12-hour stream. And I very well, right now, it's not official, but right now my plan is to play an entire 12 hours of Titan Quest. Usually I play a whole variety of games, but the spring one was just a single game, and I think I'm going to do the same thing with the fall, make it just a single game. That single game being Titan Quest. Now this is going to be a little tricky, because this path is too narrow for me to get without breaking the ice all up and getting this long log trailer over here. Not lined up for it now, but I'm going to try to get close enough that I can back up and line up for it. And you know what it's like to back up a long log trailer. And if you don't know what it's like to back up a long log trailer, you don't want to know what it's like. And I just have to hope that the edge of the log trailer doesn't fall off, because this is very narrow here. This is a very wide truck. Okay, it looks straight. And now I'm going to go into crackly ice because I can't quite hit the smooth ice. Yep. And this always happens. If you're towing anything, you slide off into that crackly ice. It can make you scared because it might tip, but I'm at 47 minutes. During this amount of time that I have left, and I figure out how to get up here. It's very narrow. I usually climb over rocks, which I can do in this vehicle. Can I do it with carrying the logs, though? That's the question. This truck is the best in the world, except I might get the log trailer caught. Afraid I might get the log trailer caught. Let's get up a little bit higher farther to the left. Okay, we got it. I think we got it now. My nose is catching. The nose of my truck. My nose is fine. Perfect size. There is nothing wrong with my nose. But you know what is weird? I'm getting older, right? Well, first of all, my ears are always weird because they fit so flat to my head. If I wasn't wearing glasses and I just stood and faced you, you wouldn't even notice that I had ears. There's no way I'm going to reach that. But now, I'm getting older and the earlobes are starting to... I used to wear earrings for a long time. I no longer wear earrings. Oh, so close. But the earlobes are sinking at different rates, so that my one earlobe is not straight with the other earlobe. It's got like a little point on it. I'm not sure how I'm going to fix this, other than maybe getting another truck over here to help. which I may do in the next episode. So, yeah. I'm gonna stop the truck here and weep a little bit at how I got myself into this mess. Because the trailer is kind of stuck, and I'm kind of stuck. I might be able to back the truck up enough to get through there. I don't know, but I'll make that decision in the next episode. If you're watching on Twitch, stick around. I'll be back in just a few minutes. If you're watching on YouTube, that's going to be it for this YouTube episode. Ooh, that's a little close. The next YouTube episode will be the next weekday at noon U.S. Central Time, which is 6 p.m. $1,800 in the UK and $600 the next day in New Zealand. So, Twitch, stick around. YouTube next episode. Either way, thank you guys much for watching, and I will see you then.